What's up, guys? So just got to a new lake. This lake called Zorinsky up in northern Omaha. First time ever fishing it so far. Super impressed just by the layout. Just got out here. I mean, pretty cool. Got about 9 deer walking up to the lake. It's a no hunting area, but as a hunter, it's always fun to see deer. So we'll try this lake out. It's cold. Water temperatures 54 degrees. Outside temperatures in the high 40s, low 50s. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get on. Finally, wasn't sure what these fish were biting on. And I've been fishing for about an hour already, and finally caught my first fish. Little dink, but now I know what they're biting. So hopefully got them figured out, but we'll see if this thing keeps working. Just using a jerk bait suspending. So first one. Woo! Walleye. Pickerel. There he is. There he is. Ah, damn, another one of them jokers. Ah. There we go. Got him. Sitting right on the point. Thought it was another one of those, I'm guessing walleye or pickerel or whatever the hell they are, but good little bass, male. Alright, so I just played around with my graph a little bit, still trying to get familiar with how this thing works. Guy I follow on YouTube, Lake Fork Guy, definitely recommend checking him out. He's got awesome videos. Kind of walks through on his kayak, the graph I have, went over some things, so hopefully cleared up a little bit. I'm gonna try to use that a little better and get better at that this year, because first time really using a graph, and other than water temperature and depth, I don't know how to use it. So still learning, watching a bunch of YouTube videos. I'm using Lowrance brand, which I've never used the hummingbirds, not against them, just this is the one I bought. So I'm gonna try the back side of this lake. The wind's picking up just a little bit. I think this back lake is gonna be a little calmer. So this bridge here in a second. God, this is definitely the hot spot here, buddy. Whoo! This corner, this little cove is unreal. It's number 7 for today. Same lure. Slow rising, rattle. This lure is unreal right now. God. Fish came right off the edge of that log. There he is, another one. Same size. Oh, whew. Whew. That'll work. Same exact point that one came off of. Turn the shallow alarm off. Same exact point where I pulled those. All right, I want to talk to you a little bit about where I'm fishing at. I found this cove. If you first saw it, you probably wouldn't even think to fish it. At least I didn't originally, but I thought it was going to be really shallow, but the water depth actually stayed around 5 to 7 feet all the way back. Really, really clear water, warmer water. So I threw the Rapala slow rising jerkbait, and this thing, I'll show it to you. This thing has absolutely murdered them. I don't catch myself in the face. So you can see kind of greenback. It's got the BBs on the inside. It is an absolute destroyer. I got 10 bass so far already today with it. I've caught a couple walleye and a crappie. So every fish I have caught today has been on that lure. And you can see where I'm fishing. It's just a small little cove with a drainage ditch, bunch of structure in the water. You know, and I think these bass are holding up along a lot of this structure in this weed bank, and it seems like that's where I'm pulling them off. Every one of these structures I've gone back and forth casting multiple times, and it seems like on first cast or 7th cast they're eventually hitting it. Either they're just irritated with the lure, or it just looks like an easy meal because they're coming out of the woodworks to bite this. So definitely a secret hunting hole. Got a tournament here in 2 weeks. Hopefully get back in here. Water temperature is definitely going to be a lot warmer, but this area back here, it is an absolute grand slam. Another one. This one came right out of the grass. It was tucked up underneath that bed. Oh my God, this thing is unreal. Absolutely crushing them. There we go. Come on, wake up. So this is what I just caught. 3 pounds, 12 ounces. Absolute toad. Caught her in the tongue, so I'm trying to bring her back. She keeps turning over, so I'm gonna try to revive her back. Wow, what a day. Just finished up that last one. 3 pounds, 11 ounces. It took me about 30 minutes to revive her so she could swim off on her own. She got hooked. I mean, she absolutely clobbered that jerkbait. The entire thing was inside her mouth. She was hooked through the tongue. It took me a minute to get it off, so I ended up just cutting the hook off and then going back in with needle nose and taking it out. Fish like that, especially in this lake in Nebraska, you don't want to sacrifice and, you know, not do everything you can to get her back in the water. So she eventually swam off on her own. She's good to go. I got that spot definitely marked on the GPS. First time ever fishing this lake, finished with 12 today, all on that slow rising Rapala jerkbait with greenback rattle. I mean, absolutely crushed it today. Every fish I caught was on that lure. Got a front moving in, if you can see behind me, so I'm gonna call it a day. Been out here for about 7 hours. Not bad, 12 fish. Didn't feel like 7 hours. This morning was really cold. Right now water temperature is 56 degrees, just warmed back up. So overall, very, 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 very happy about today. Learned a lot about this lake. We'll be fishing it in about 2 weeks, so hopefully they're doing the same thing and I can mimic that pattern I just did today, because it absolutely worked.